Cyclone Dana has made landfall on the Odisha coast, leading to heavy rain and strong winds in several areas. In fact, the storm made landfall between Bhitarkanika in the Kendrapara district and Dhamra in Bhadrak with a wind speed of around 110 kilometers per hour. The services at Bhubaneswar's Biju Patnaik International Airport and Kolkata's Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose International Airport, which was suspended last evening as part of precautionary measures, resumed at 8 a.m. this morning. But authorities in both states evacuated lakhs of people. They've shut schools, cancelled more than 400 trains, and they had suspended flight operations briefly as well as they braced for the severe cyclonic storm. In neighbouring West Bengal, meanwhile, East Midnapore also witnessed the impact of the cyclone. And for a check from Ground Zero, we have with us Saurabh Gupta joining us live from Kolkata at the moment. Saurabh, take us through the trail of destruction and what kind of arrangements have been made for the ones that have been evacuated. Brit or lakhs have been evacuated from both states.
Well, the evacuations are a precautionary measure. These states, Odisha and West Bengal specifically, have experience in handling cyclones because cyclones originate in the Bay of Bengal quite regularly and make landfall in these states, on the coastal areas of these states very often, every cyclone season. So evacuations are part of a measure that they have. They also have cyclone shelters where people are evacuated to. They built these cyclone shelters over the years, and as precautionary measures, they shut down ferry services, they shut down flights, they shut down railway services, all of that to ensure that there's no damage to life. And that's something that they've done. Now, we are in Kolkata, and even the weather in Kolkata, of course, seems a little, sort of affected by the cyclone at this point. It's windy and very heavy rains. And of course, this is something that we are seeing at this point at the Maidan area. And obviously, very, very heavy rain and windy weather in Kolkata at this point. And this is, of course, the situation here in this part of the country. And therefore, what we know is that the cyclone made landfall yesterday evening, but it has finally and it will slowly now sort of lose its intensity and become a cyclonic storm from a severe cyclonic storm, and gradually deposit all the moisture along the way on land. And this is, of course, what you see that's happening. The rain is part of that process of landfall of the cyclone, and that's taking place at this point in Kolkata too, which is quite far away from the cyclone location. You can see very heavy rain and windy weather at this point, all part of the effect of the landfall of Cyclone Dana that took place last evening. But flights have resumed at both Bhubaneswar and Kolkata airport, and at this point the landfall has happened, and the cyclone continues to move inwards towards the land.